Joezmcfly and the New York Yankees come back on the Toronto Blue Jays after being down 6-1 early and came back on them and beat them to force a Game 4 at Yankee Stadium tomorrow night. Cam Schlittler against their bullpen. Man, this game, bro, I'm telling you guys right now, I thought this shit was over, man. I thought this shit was cooked. We was looking up flights to Cancun. We was doing all that shit, dog. The game wasn't feeling like it was supposed to early, man. First of all, Vladdy starts the game with a 2-run homer. That motherfucker just keeps being in every game, bro. Every time. He's in every single game all the time, bro. Oh, my God, bro. It is absolutely insane. 2-run homer off of Rodon. Rodon didn't get certain pitches. And then before you knew it, the Yankees had a weird-ass inning, bro. Because right after that, it was weird. 2-run homer, you're thinking, not again. You can't be doing this. You got to be on the right foot, and you need Carlos Rodon to shove because the starting rotation has been absolutely ass. It just has been. It's been absolutely ass. And good to see, man. Good to see the Yankees fight all the way back. I'm trying to put out the tweet right now that says that we're live. The Yankees fought all the way back in this game to give themselves that opportunity, man. But it starts with, Big G getting that run on the board. Judge, more on Judge later, bro. Judge had an all-time night tonight. And if Judge is back, all right, we'll talk about that in a few, but if Judge is back, I'm not going to say new series all over again because the Yankees still got another game to win. It's still advantage Blue Jays right now. Let's not get crazy, right? Let's not lose sight of the situation that we put ourselves in. Let's not lose sight of that. The Yankees are still down 2-1. Okay? They're still down 2-1 in the series. So we got to be real about that. Okay? That's number one. Number two, the offense showed up. The offense has been dormant. And for what happened today, especially with the pitching, I don't want to say the pitching because I know that the pen, oh my God, the pen showed up big time. The pen showed up big time today. The offense was absolutely awesome. And it was led by Judge, man. It was led by Judge. Like I said it before, I ain't hear no bell, bro. I ain't hear no bell. Yankees got to figure it out. Hold on, let me just put this tweet out. It is time. It's time that we go ahead and do this, bro. But I really do appreciate everything that went on, bro. It was tough for Rodon, bro. I don't know what's going on with our starters in this series. Yankees cannot get any outs right there, bro. They just can't. Judge starts the Yankees off with a hit. Gets a hit in the bottom of the first inning after Blue Jays score 2 runs. And then G drives him in later on. Now, there is a fielding error from IKF. And the Blue Jays did not play clean ball. They did not play clean defensively again, and they gave the Yankees another life because of that. Every single run, like, all that stuff means something. The Yankees end up getting confidence. If they get a shutdown inning early, it's going to be, the Yankees now got to pick themselves off of the mat, like all of that stuff. You get what I'm saying? So it was great that their defense failed them today. But the Yankee defense also failed them, and there's no errors there, but if you watch the game, you saw a lot of things that you didn't like in the top of the 4th inning that was disgusting to you. And it reminded you of that Game 5 back for the World Series. I get it. The ball was a little tough. I know that the thumbnail says Game 2 on it. I'm working on the thumbnail. I'm trying to see if Van Rock could be able to update it for me, but she's not answering right now. So I just needed to start the video. Yeah. So it was. It was. I lost my train of thought. It was Yankees not throwing to the right bases. There was a belly play that would have been a double play, ending double play. I get it. It's hard, but it hits Belly on the glove, a play that Belly makes all the time. He whiffs on it. They score. That was weird as hell. That was annoying. It didn't help. Also, Rodon was also throwing a whole bunch of pitches. He was getting up there in pitches as well. There was a single that single off of Bellinger gets thrown into Jazz, and Jazz doesn't even think about the runner going home. He doesn't even turn around. Runner scores because Jazz is not paying attention. Boom, another run scores. That makes it 3-1. It's like, bro, what are we doing here? Then Ernie Clement gets a single and makes it 4-1. Oh, oops. Thank you for the follow. He gets a single, make it 4-1. Santander makes it it's crazy. I think the Santander ball gets hit to Judge, but Judge doesn't even think about throwing home. And because of that, they send them, and it's 6-1. Before you know it, it's 6-1, and the Yankees and their fans, Yankee Stadium is quiet. You could hear a pin drop. You can hear a pin drop in the freaking building. It was so quiet. We were on stream, and the vibes was super low. We were sad, honestly, and we were doubting, rightfully so. We were negative. Who couldn't be? And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. I didn't believe that they were going to come back. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't. It's not what we seen in the series. Yankees coming back. But the Yankees would do something, man. The Yankees would do something that impressed me. Because after that, the Yankees score 2 runs. You don't think about it at the time because you're like, whatever. Yankees score their second run with a Judge double. And again, Judge had a big night tonight. Yankees faced an elimination. He's the only guy that I know that's batting 500 and people are saying that he's ass. And I caught myself doing the same thing. And I'm just like, you know what? He's hitting. He's fucking, everybody else has to hit. You get what I'm saying? Everybody else's job is also to hit. It's not only his job to do it. But Judge carried today, man. Judge carried today. Judge had a big game. Judge had a big game today. 3 for 4, 4 RBI for Aaron Judge, and the big 3-run homer. It was a big game. A massive game in an elimination situation. You got to give props when props is due. And I didn't even know the stat. I remember Judge homering a lot in elimination games, and he has more than anybody else in Major Leagues. So Judge shows up when your back's against the wall. But the other guys had to do it too, and they did. Bieber did not have it. He was not good tonight. The Yankees got to him. They got to him. They chased him out of there in the 4th inning. That 4th inning was awesome. You know what I mean? Yankees put up a 0, which was important because Rodon only went 2 1/3. Shout out to the pen. Make it clap in the chat, man. Shout out to the pen. The Yankee bullpen, who had a crazy ERA this postseason, insane ERA numbers, and people giving up something. They shut it down today. And we seen who's Boone's circle of trust. From the first person that came in, with Fernando Cruz, and then who gave the Yankees 1 1/3, 1 hit ball with 3 Ks, to Doval, who gave the Yankees 1 inning of 1 hit ball, zeros, 1 K, to Tim Hill, who got the Yankees 1 1/3 big innings, zeros, 1K. Devin Williams would come in for 1 1/3, 1 hit, zeros, 2Ks. And Bednar with 1 2/3, zeros, 2Ks. The bullpen. Bullpen combined for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2/3 innings pitched. 6 2/3 innings pitched of 3 hit, no run ball to strike out the Blue Jays 4, 5, 7, 9. 9 Ks. That bullpen came through tonight. And without them, the Yankees don't come back to win this game. I want to put that out there, number one. You cannot come back on teams until you can hold the other team at bay. You need to be able to do that. And they held the fort. They stopped the bleeding. You have to stop the bleeding so you can come back. Blue Jays was feeling good. He's up there. Even though it was still early, though. They was up 6-1. They could taste the ALCS. They were there. Mentally. They're like, all right, there's still a lot of game left, but we up 6-1. We're just going to run it up on these boys the same way that we've been running it up these last 2 nights. The bullpen said no. Not tonight. And they shut the fucking door. The bullpen shut the fucking door on the Blue Jays. Shut them down. Shut them down. Shut them down. 3 hits given up by the pen. 3 hits. And guess what? In the all-important column, no walks. Not 1 walk. Massive. 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 Guys, that bottom of the 4th inning for the Yanks is one that people will talk about for a little while. About Aaron Judge. The narrative around Judge has always been he doesn't get the big hit. All he does is getting singles. He's only getting singles. Before he wasn't hitting. Last postseason, he didn't hit or whatever it is. Now, this postseason, he's hitting, but it's not good enough. He's not getting the big hits. And I'm at fault for that too. I'll admit that. I was falling into that trap, and then I had to catch myself. It's not one guy that can carry the team. You need other people. And Judge's hits found grass today with runners on. And one found the pole. After a Grisham walk, after Wells reach on an error, a fielding error, another error from Barger, bounce off his glove. The wind was swirling in there. I don't know if it was the ghost, the Yankee Stadium ghost, but the wind was swirling in there, man. And it gave the Yankees life. That shit bounced out of that glove. I'm like, oh, shit, let's go. And then right after that, Grisham walks. I'm like, oh, shit, Judge, this is your moment here, Bob. You could tie this game. And they bring in Louis Varland. It's one of their guys, their top guys. Righty, throwing 100. Guys, Judge hit a ball that was in off the plate that he hit out over 100 miles per hour. He hit it out and it hit the foul pole. I have no idea how Judge kept that fair. I've got no idea how Judge kept that fair. I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, there is no way. How'd you keep that fair? And he did. Shout to him. I want to see if I'd love to put it up. Let me see if I can get the Judge. Can I get the Judge, Homer? I'd love to get the Judge homer. Let's see if I could get it up here. Judge hit a home run. I couldn't. I was like, oh my God, is this going to go foul, bro? Don't let it go foul. Don't let it go foul. It stayed fair, and I felt, once again, that inning felt like the old school Yankee Stadium ghost, man. Shout out to Himothy Till, bro. Shout out to Himothy Till as well. All right, I got it up. Hold up. Hold up. Hey. All right, whatever. Here we go. Let me see if I can show you this homer. These guys. All right. Let's go. Take a look at this shit. Take a look at this shit. Guys, drive down the line. Look at this. That was 100 off the bat. Bo, that hit the pole, at the top of the pole. Judge says he's never hit a ball off of that pole before. He did not. I couldn't believe it. Once I seen that ball bounce off the pole, I said, oh my God, this is the tie game. Our fortunes have changed. Yankee Stadium was absolutely amazing, bro. Look at the guys. Look at the guys that fired up the team. And I think that's what people were asking Judge to do. People were asking Judge lead the team like that. Get them going. And that did. That 3-run homer right there, man, there's something that they say about it. 3-run homers win you ball games. And that one, to me, while it tied the game, that one effectively got them back in the game and led to them winning the ball game. Massive 3-run homer. And Judge on the night has a 3-for-4, 4 RBI night. That's a night that's written up. That people like always revisit. Do you guys remember when this, that, and the third? Fucking amazing. But we knew that the Yankees needed to do more. And the pen kept putting up zeros. Jazz homers in the 5th. Yankees would score 8 runs in 5 innings. That's the offense I'm used to seeing. 4 innings. They scored 2 runs in the 3rd, 3 runs in the 4th, 2 runs in the 5th, 1 run in the 6th. The Yankee offense has woken up. Jazz homered, and that felt like a weight lifted off of his chest. That was fire. I love that, for Jazz as well as for the Yankees. Ahmed Rosario comes in, and then that move worked for Boone. By the way, the umpires, the replay, I want to say, horrible. Yankees had 2 replay calls go against them. The first one, okay, that wasn't a whatever. But the second one that hit the bat, that hit the glove was clear catcher's interference. They got that shit wrong. Yankees lose their replay for the rest of the game. Horrible call. Well, Wells singles in Ahmed Rosario. He made it 8-6. And then Ben Rice has a sac fly to make it 9-6. And that's where it would stay because the bullpen said, hell no, not tonight. And now the Yankees remove the asterisk and they move on to tomorrow night. And that's all that you could do. That's all that you can do at this point is just remove the asterisk from if necessary games. I respect what the Yankees did tonight, man. But it don't mean nothing if you lose tomorrow. Yankees got punched in the mouth by the Blue Jays for a third straight game, and for the first time, the Yankees punched back. And they punched them in the mouth harder. And they said, I ain't hear no bell. What's good? So they said that. And Blue Jays fans was in the chat, whatever, celebrating already, all that shit. Shut the fuck up. We got another game. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Y'all got the bullpen. We got Cam Schlittler. Now, he's got to pitch well, and the starters have not pitched well for the Yankees. Now, he's pitched well. Cam Schlittler has pitched well in these playoffs, especially against the Red Sox, but this is a different lineup. The Blue Jay lineup is a legit great lineup. Very good lineup. Balance, bat to ball. They have power. They hit for average. I mean, I feel like every night they have a different guy that goes 3 for 3. And forget about Vladdy. Where's Springer been out in this series? And I don't want him waking up. Well, Vladdy went 2 for 4. Hey, another guy joined the party. The other night it was, who was it? Luke's. And then it was, the other night also it was Varsho. Tonight it was Clement's turn. He went 4 for 4 today with an RBI. They have guys like that can hit for contact. So you got to respect that. You understand what I'm saying? That's something that you got to respect that. So it's not a gimme tomorrow. And there is also no gimme that Cam Schlittler is going to go out there and throw a shutty like he did against the Red Sox. That's not a given. And if you think that's a given, you haven't watched enough baseball. It's not. He got to go out there and execute. And same thing with the Yanks. But this was a good fucking game for them, bro, to come back. Because they look like they was going down. They was going down sad, bro. They look like they was being sorry. Sorry as hell. And they responded. But I know they responded because of Judge, man. Judge brought the defibrillator to the Yankees, and he awoke them. He woke them up. He woke them up. I don't want to talk too much. I wouldn't bank. These are things I wouldn't bank on for tomorrow. Everybody in the bullpen for the Yankees is available, so forget about that. I wouldn't bank on the Blue Jays making the errors that they make today. Now, if you get the breaks, you take them and you actually come through there. You got to come through when you get the breaks. And the Yankees did come through tonight when they got the breaks. They went 6 for 12 runners in scoring positions today, so you got to give them credit. Right? You got to get the big hits. You got to do all of that. That has to happen regardless. Do not bank on the Blue Jays making errors again. Okay? You got a Herculean effort out of the pen today. I wouldn't want to do that 2 nights in a row. I wouldn't want to go to the pen like that in that manner 2 times in a row. Don't go to the well 2 times in a row. So what am I asking? I'm asking Cam Schlittler to go deep into the game. I'm asking IKF to go IKF. I'm asking Cam Schlittler to go deeper into the game. Give the Yankees 6 to 7 innings tomorrow. Shit, you want to give them 8, you can give them 8, but I'm not going to bank on 8. That's another thing I'm not banking on. I need Judge to show up again tomorrow. I need the offense to stay on top tomorrow because you got the pen. Another good thing about today's game, the Yankees hit the Blue Jays' good pen. They just didn't face Hoffman and Sir Anthony. But they hit Varland, who's one of their top relievers, Fluharty, Little. They hit all of those guys coming out of the pen. And they got extra looks. They got extra looks on Yariel. Like, That's what I'm talking about. Like now you got a couple of days that you're getting extra looks on these guys. Game 2, you got some looks. You didn't win that game. Game 1, you got some looks as well because the Blue Jays wanted to get all of their relievers into the game. So now this is the third game that Varland is in. The third game that Varland is in, and the Yankees got him. The thing about the playoffs is bullpens, I don't want to say that they get exposed, but the stuff that happens in the regular season where you're able to hide guys for a couple of months or not hide them, but like, you just see them once every so month, or whatever it is. It's different in a series, especially a short series, when these guys are coming in over and over again, and that works both ways, right? Now, this is the first game that they're seeing, they've seen him before, but this is the first game that they're seeing Bednar. Williams didn't pitch yesterday or the day before. So this is the first game that they're seeing Williams. Doval as well. Did Doval pitch earlier in the series? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Fernando Cruz, they've seen. He played well. He pitched well today. Tim Hill, they've seen, but it was a different part of the lineup. But now this is the first time that the Blue Jays are looking at some of these guys, when now this is the third time that the Yankees are getting a look at some of these other guys. Yeah, Doval pitched game 1. You're right. So those are factors. And the Blue Jays need Varland to be able to, like if they want to close the series out, they're going to need Varland. Now, I don't know if they're going to use him in the same lane, but I'm banking that in a big moment, they're going to want to save Varland to face, Judge, Giancarlo, like those guys. So let's see. They got a bullpen game tomorrow, which means you're going to get a look at their pen again. For some people, for the 4th time. And that could be what was the win from game 2, where the Yankees lost and they still lost big. They got another look at their pen. Sir Anthony came into that game as well for the second time. That was the second look, Now, we've only seen Hoffman once, so like that's all of that stuff means something in the playoffs. Being able to see people, the speed coming out of their arm, the arm slot, things like that. There's only so much you could get from video. So let's see. I'm interested. Now, you said that they're talking about using your Savage from their pen. Okay. If they want to use him, they want to use him in short rest because they believe in Gausman for game 5. Okay. All right. I'm interested. That's interesting. At the end of the day, it's going to depend on Cam too. Like Cam has to go out there and shove, and the Yankees have to hit. Win 1 game in a row tomorrow, Yanks. You did it today. Now do it tomorrow. That's all you got to do. I'm saying it like it's like something small, right? That's all you got to do. You go ahead and you do that. You figure it out. Fuck the Stankies. Stankies, come on, bro. You got to come up with some, Jordan. You got to come up with something better than Stankies. Like that sounds like it sounds like a 10-year-old said it. Like come up with something a little better, Pop. Like I could take like back and forth from fans and stuff like that, but that stuff is like lame. It's corny, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even being like whatever. You guys are up in the series. I gave you guys flowers. I gave you guys respect. Anybody that's listening to this that's a Blue Jay fan knows I'm being real and I'm giving you flowers and respect. I am doing that. I still respect the Blue Jays. I don't like them, but I gotta respect them. But come on, bro. You got to do better than Stankies, man. You got to do better than Stankies. Came in late, sorry. But what can starters do not get lit up? Cam's got to locate. They got to make good plays behind them. And he's got to limit his pitches per inning. Let's see if Cam is really hot. I'm going to tell you right now, man. If Cam pitches the Yankees into a game 5 the same way that he pitched past the Red Sox guys, like he's going to enter into a lore, into a Yankee lore. If he does that tomorrow, but that's a long ways away right now. That's a bunch of innings away right now and a bunch of hours. Stephen Brito, thank you so much. As much as they've seen their pen, they've seen ours a lot too. No, actually they haven't. I just told you. They've seen Blackburn. They've seen Will Warren a lot. Go look. Go look. Go look at game 2. Game 2, who did they see? Yankees seen Bruhuli or whatever, Fisher, Lauer, Nance, Fluharty, Varland, Dominguez, right? Who did the Blue Jays see? Who did the Blue Jays see? They seen Will Warren and Weaver. Okay. Let's look at Saturday's game. Maybe you're right. Let's look again. They looked at Tim Hill, game 1, Doval, who pitched 2 innings and pitched great. Weaver, who they bombed, Fernando Cruz, and Blackburn. Those guys are not necessarily the guys. Doval right now has updated into the guy. Thank you so much, Van Rod. Doval now has upgraded himself into one of those top trust guys right now because he's locating. But look at that. What, they've seen Tim Hill twice now. This is the second time that they've seen him. They've seen Doval twice now. Weaver is not a guy that they're going to be seeing in tight games anymore. You can tell. He's the only one that did not pitch today. And Blackburn and shit. Fernando Cruz is the guy that they got to, but he was like the first one out of the pen because there was a guy that's out early. He's not a guy that's going to be in a really close game. You get what I'm saying? So I'm talking about on that end, think about that. They seen, if you look on the Blue Jays side, the Yankees have also seen game 1. They seen Varland. This is now the 3rd outing that they see Varland, guys. Dominguez, this is now the 2nd time they've seen Dominguez for the 2nd time. Little, which they've seen him again. So now this is the 3rd time that they see Little. And they've seen Hoffman. They've only seen Hoffman once. They've only seen Hoffman once. But the Yankees have seen that pen, and they're going to see it again tomorrow. For some guys, the 4th time. The Yankees are in better shape there because they've only allowed the Blue Jays to see, Williams and also and Bednar once in this series. They've only seen him once. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I'm very interested in what happens tomorrow. Is do or die once again. Your backs are against the wall again. Will the Yankees take the momentum tomorrow? I think there's only one person that can answer that, and that's Cam Schlittler. Your season, once again, is on the line and is on the back of this 24-year-old kid from New England that you got to rely on. You give him the pill and you tell him shove. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. I believe he's on an extra day's rest. And then you have Fried on a redemption game 5, but we can't talk about game 5 yet. Can't talk about game 5 yet. Cannot talk about game 5 yet. That's what we got to do. But, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to go on here and talk about it. I appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, pull up, comment below what was your favorite moment on YouTube. Make sure you guys comment and let us know what's your favorite moment of this game. Whether you're a Blue Jay fan or, you could be a baseball fan, is cool too. And make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube as well as we're trying to grow that. Make sure you guys do that, share it with a friend, and I will see you guys, tomorrow we'll be streaming tomorrow's game from the office, and I will see you guys, all right? Like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on, hey, and say pinstripes strong. Let's go Yankees! Let's get it, y'all. See y'all.